Welcome to the Oasis. My name is Mike, and today I'm going to be showing you how to set up the brand new Oculus Quest 2. In this video, I'll be showing you what comes in the box, how to get this little headset up and running, the best VR experiences for beginners, and also some tips and tricks that I've learned about this headset already. I'm going to be covering the Quest 2 in much more detail over the coming months with more games, more guides, and accessory videos, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future Quest 2 content. Full disclosure, this headset was provided for free and early by Oculus, so I could make videos like this on the channel. If you're interested in ordering a Quest 2 yourself, you can pre-order one right now for shipping on the 13th of October. I've put a link in the description down below, which is my personal affiliate link. This just means that if you order a headset through the link, it doesn't cost you any extra, but I get a small referral fee which helps support the channel, and I'd really appreciate it. I've put timestamps to all the sections of the video in the description down below, as always. I hope you find this video guide useful, and without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, so here is the retail box for the Oculus Quest 2. This is one of the few white VR headsets available on the market, so I can imagine this box is really going to stand out on a retail shelf, especially with the huge Oculus branding on the top. The Quest 2 is completely standalone and doesn't require a PC to power it. All the games and apps can be downloaded to and played directly from the headset itself. It offers a true 6 degrees of freedom VR experience with inside-out tracking, and has the ability to be connected to a PC to play full PC VR content from both Oculus and Steam VR if you have a gaming PC. On top of the box, you can see the storage capacity of the headset. I have here the 64GB model, which costs just $299 US. There is also a 256GB model, which costs $399 US. But honestly, 64GB is plenty of space for your average gamer, as most games are only a couple of gigabytes each. Also on top of the box is an important notice, as a Facebook account will be required to log in and use this headset. On the back of the box, you have some of the most anticipated VR games coming soon for both the original Quest and Quest 2. I'm personally really excited for The Climb 2, Population 1, and Jurassic World Aftermath. Now let's crack open the box and see what's inside. First up, you get this little package which contains a quick start guide and warranty information booklet. You also get a 1-meter USB-C to USB-C charging cable and power adapter for your region. You also get a pair of Oculus touch controllers, and I really love the design of these new controllers. They've made some great improvements to them over the last generation, including longer battery life and stronger haptic feedback. They take just a single AA battery each and come with batteries pre-installed. Of course, you get the Oculus Quest 2 headset itself, and you can see here just how small and compact it is. It features 4 tracking cameras on the front plate for the Oculus Insight tracking system. And finally, you get a glasses spacer if you happen to wear glasses, to give them some extra room inside the headset. Now, with everything out of the box, we need to download and install the free Oculus app for your Apple or Android device. Ensure your device is connected to Wi-Fi and has Bluetooth enabled. The mobile device is only required for the initial setup. Everything else can be managed on the headset itself once the setup is complete. Although I do find the mobile app to be quite useful, especially to browse the latest games from the Oculus Store, connect with friends, and also check out upcoming events that you can attend in VR using Oculus venues. The first time you open the Oculus app, you'll be prompted to log in using a Facebook account. This is a requirement to use the Oculus Quest 2 for both new and old Oculus users. Unlike the original Quest, most of the setup procedure for Quest 2 takes place in the headset itself. So grab yourself a chair and put it in the center of your intended play space. Prior to sitting down and getting the headset on, I would recommend noting down your Wi-Fi password and removing the battery tabs from both the Oculus touch controllers to activate them. The headset itself should have around 40% charge out of the box, which is going to be plenty to get you through the setup process. Now press and hold the power button on the right hand side of the headset for 2 seconds and put the headset on. Adjust the head strap using the 2 plastic toggles at the back and tighten the strap over the top so the headset feels comfortable. Inside the headset, you'll be greeted with this screen. Now, I captured this footage through the lenses of the headset, so apologies the quality isn't great, but it should give you an idea of what to expect. The touch controllers should pair automatically with the headset, and you should now be able to use the controllers as pointers and just simply use the trigger button to click through the menus. Next, choose your preferred language setting, and there's plenty of options to choose from. Now you'll be prompted to set up your IPD. Now IPD is your interpupillary distance, which is the distance between your eyes. You need to set this correctly for the most comfortable VR experience. The Quest 2 has 3 IPD setting slots, which accommodate an IPD range from 58 to 72mm. You can set your IPD by manually moving the lenses to the different setting slots. Setting 1 is 58mm, setting 2 is 63mm, and setting 3 is 68mm. Set which one feels the most comfortable for you. My IPD is around 61mm, and I found that setting 2 works the best for me. Now, this is where your Wi-Fi password will come in handy, as you'll need to connect the headset to your Wi-Fi router. You're then provided with a brief safety video to ensure your play space is clear of obstructions and shows you how to set up your Guardian boundary system. It also explains that on the store you have different comfort settings for VR games and experiences, which include comfortable, moderate, and intense. For those new to VR, I'd recommend sticking with the comfortable games and experiences to prevent any discomfort, as VR can be quite an intense experience for newcomers. At this point, your headset and controllers will require an initial update. This can take up to 5 minutes, so you can take the headset off, and you should hear an audible cue once the update is complete and the headset has restarted. Now you'll need to pair the Quest 2 with the Oculus mobile app. The app should recognize the headset and prompt you automatically to pair, but there is a pairing code displayed in the headset if you need to pair it manually. The final step of the setup process is to set up the Guardian boundary system. This is designed to notify you of the edges of your play space when you're in VR to prevent you from bumping into walls or furniture. First, set your floor level by lowering the controller to the floor and pressing the trigger button. Now just simply draw the boundary outline of your play space using the pass-through mode, and you're pretty much all set. You can set the Guardian system in multiple rooms, and the headset will remember them. If you move through the boundaries of your Guardian system, it will automatically show you the video pass-through mode, so you can see a black and white representation of the real world around you. At the end of the setup process, you'll be given the option to enable hand tracking, and if enabled, it will run you through a short introduction to the Quest 2's hand tracking functionality. In the home environment, you can enable hand tracking at any time to navigate the menus or the Oculus browser. Just simply put the controllers away and your virtual hands should appear, allowing you to use simple gestures such as pinching and scrolling. Now you're all set up, you'll be in the home environment where you can browse the store, play games from your library, connect with friends, and much, much more. And this will be the starting place whenever you power the headset on in the future. Once you're familiar with the home environment, I have some VR experiences that are just perfect for beginners. All of these experiences are available on the store for free, and they can be enjoyed by the whole family. The first experience I would recommend is Oculus First Steps. It's a great introduction to VR and teaches you how to use the Oculus touch controllers. You can play around with some items, blast some targets, or even dance with an adorable Pixar-esque robot. It's awesome. The second experience I'd recommend is a classic called First Contact. You're greeted by a timid, Wall-E-looking robot that will show you some fun and interesting ways to interact with objects and the virtual environment. And the final experience I would recommend is Elixir. This short experience puts you in the shoes of a sorceress's apprentice. And the unique thing about this experience is that it uses the headset's hand tracking capabilities, which will provide a magical experience that I'm sure will impress all your friends and family. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you can also connect the Quest 2 to a PC. You can do this using an Oculus Link cable or wirelessly using Virtual Desktop, and I'll be covering how to do this in more detail in a future video. And now to round up the video, here's some of my tips and tricks that I've learned already with the Quest 2. If you want to change the scenery of the home environment, all you need to do is navigate to Settings and Virtual Environment, and here you have a few different options to choose from. I'm personally really digging the brand new Cyber City environment, which is giving me serious cyberpunk vibes. The next tip is about prescription lens inserts, as the lenses on the Quest 2 are identical to the original Quest and Rift S lenses. If you've already purchased prescription lens inserts from companies like Widmo VR, you'll find that they'll fit perfectly over the Quest 2 lenses, no problem. The next tip is useful if you're using Oculus Link to connect your Quest 2 to a gaming PC. You can easily manage the cable by threading it through the material head strap loop at the back to keep it out of your way whilst playing your favorite PC VR games. And the final and probably most important tip I could give you is don't use the Quest 2 outside. It is possible for the inside-out tracking system to work outside, particularly on a cloudy day, but overall I wouldn't recommend it. In some lighting conditions, the lenses can quickly magnify the sun, burning your headset screen, causing irreparable damage. So please, again, don't use the Quest 2 outside. Okay, so there we have it. That's how to set up the brand new Oculus Quest 2. And just like the original Quest, the Quest 2 is super simple to set up and use, and removes a lot of the friction of getting into virtual reality that you experience with other VR headsets. I feel like it's a very exciting time for the VR industry, as not only is the Quest 2 an improvement over the original Quest, but now it's even more affordable, opening up the technology to a whole new audience. If this is the start of your VR journey, welcome, and if this is the first time you're going to be trying a VR headset, prepare to have your mind blown. Just don't forget to take it easy, as VR can be quite a hit on the senses the first time, so make sure you stick to the more comfortable VR games and experiences available on the store. If you've got any questions about the Quest 2 headset or VR in general, put them in the comments down below and I'll try to answer as many questions as I can, or head over to my Discord, which is linked in the description below. Leave a like if you liked the video and you found it useful. Make sure you're subscribed for all my future Quest 2 content. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.